All right, so we got part one, which is the visuals. Oh, I'm too close. That's not good. Anyway, so we got the visuals. Um, Part two, I would say, is understanding that everything that you're going through, all your symptoms, all the emotions, all the feelings, all the anxiety, all the post-traumatic stress, any symptom, everything, anything, put it all under the umbrella of of the limbic system, that you're in a maladaptive stress response and you're in a survival state and your baseline is way up here. That's it. Nothing else. It's nothing else. It's only that. And you know what? Put all the research that you have, like I mentioned in the other video, on the shelf. And once you've done that and you've gone through the 2 years and you recovered and you feel great, if you want to go back and take some things off the shelf, that's fine. Do it. Pull it back off. Right? If you want to think it's something else other than the limbic system in 2 years, do it. Go ahead. But for the meantime, while you're on this journey, recalibrating your limbic system, put it all under the first umbrella because it keeps things simple and it keeps you getting too wrapped up in other modalities. So you want to stick to the one modality, which is understanding that you have to regulate your nervous system and bring your baseline down and reprogram, introduce a new program and hardwired it in. That's it. And all the fucking symptoms and all the physical, mental symptoms, you name it, put it all under that one umbrella. That's it. Anything. So wherever your brain wanders off and puts that doubt in and goes, but what about this? I'm special. This is different. I'm unique. No, I'm not like those other people. Go back and then you say, no matter what, we made a contract with ourselves. We're sticking to this. And we're putting this other under one umbrella, which is the limbic system is in a fight or flight state and just needs to be reprogrammed. That's all. Technically, there's nothing wrong with you. I know it's hard to believe. There's nothing wrong with you. It's just producing a program that you don't like. But it's feeding off information that we've given it. And it's doing its job. Technically, it's doing its job and it's doing it perfectly. It's brilliant. It's trying to protect you. It's trying to keep you alive. It doesn't care if you suffer. Just keeping you alive. So, throw it all under that same umbrella. It's a maladaptive stress response. You're in fight or flight. You need to bring your baseline down. That's it. It's nothing else. Nothing else. So get yourself out of all those Facebook groups. Take a break from Facebook for 2 years. If you want to be on Instagram, change it to looking at recipes on, places you want to travel. Change the algorithms around. Get out of all those groups. Delete yourself. Leave them. Just leave them. And sign out of Facebook for 2 years. Cut people out that are toxic. If there's a certain couple of friends that get you going, you always argue. You got to create that little bubble from the beginning because you're a little sensitive, right? So we have to create a bubble because we're changing our mental diet. So what do you got to do? Cut some people out if you have to. If there's some family members that trigger you and always get you angry, take a vacation from them for 2 years. You don't have to tell them everything. You don't have to say anything because that could just mix up the salad more. You could just distance yourself from them for now, right? Eventually, you're going to expose yourself to all these triggers like family. You can't really, cut them out of your life totally. So eventually, we're going to bring them back in. We're going to open the bubble up, and you're going to do exposure therapy the right way so that they don't affect you anymore. But people that you've noticed that are no good in your life, cut them out. If you're at a job that you fucking hate and it's causing you a lot of stress, try to have a plan to get out of there. Because it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. I know you got to pay your bills. I know, but you got to think about the long run, about your health. So we're trying to get rid of these flames that keep sparking up, that keep reburning that state of fight or flight. And then, take a couple days to think about all the things in your life that are probably not good for you during this time of recovery. So the mental diet, Facebook, social media, you're going to have to filter that out, create a bubble, and just be aware of that. And know it's limbic system in fight or flight, and that's it. Okay, so that was number 2. Stay tuned for number 3.